Hello.
Hi, beautiful.
How are you, Auntie?
Mrs. Felly.
Hello, Auntie. Love is sweet, Auntie.
It is. It's a beautiful
sweet.
thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So it's quite painful when people are not in love and they just want to make it work.
Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Yeah. That two people can fall in love and then they become enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's part of life, isn't it?
It's unfortunately, yes,
Unfortunately.
it is. Yeah.
So talking about that, I think that we are going to, give you the opportunity to send your messages to us on 055-157-5757, 055-157-5757. Now, there's a couple that decided to stay in marriage for 15 solid years, even though the love had died down. Now, what they did was they stayed there just because of the children. When the children grew up, they decided that they wanted to have a divorce. The children are not too happy. Maybe I wouldn't have been happy either because they knew their parents were not happy. So why did you decide to stay in there because of us? You should have done it and enjoyed your lives back then. Auntie Nanaya, is it advisable for one to stay in a relationship just because of the children?
Well, good morning to you and good morning to your cherished viewers all around the globe. You are trending Joy Prime.
Yay!
On the globe. Yes. So, like I said in our earlier intro, love is a beautiful thing. And true love is hard to find. So once you have yours, don't let go. True love is hard to find. Many people can pretend to love you. There's a lot of people running around pretending, especially when they smell money, when they smell power, when they smell fame, when they smell beauty. They will pretend.
Auntie, did you say money?
Shika, get there.
Money. When money enter love is sweet.
It's sweet, Papa.
It's sweet.
But when money comes before the love,
yeah.
It is very possible that the love can break. When love comes before the money,
right,
then you are on solid ground. Do you understand? Because when you read the first book of Corinthians chapter 13, love is everything. And it's the foundation. But love is not enough when it comes to marriage. Yeah, love is not enough. You cannot pay school fees with love.
Pay school fees.
You cannot fill your car with love.
Can't.
Can you eat love on the dining table?
No, Auntie.
Even when you chop love on the bed, you still want love on the dining. You want something on the dining table, Abi. So love is not enough. So the story, when Sheila shared the story with me, I could relate to it because I have come across several situations where the mothers, especially the women, go like, You see, there are two things at play here. And one of them is fulfillment, and the other is security. Fulfillment and security. So a mother who chooses to live in a toxic relationship because of the children, for her, she's fulfilling her duties as a mother. It's all about fulfillment.
Right.
And she is providing security for the children. Besides these two things, I don't know why anyone will stay in a toxic relationship. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? It depends on the situation at hand. Relationships cannot be considered as a one-size-fits-all.
Right.
It is a situation-by-situation basis. And being married early never guarantees a long-lasting marriage.
That's true.
Being married to the richest man never guarantees a long-lasting marriage. Being married to the same age person never guarantees a long-lasting marriage. being married to a man of God or a woman of God never guarantees a long-lasting marriage. In fact, there is no guarantee for a long-lasting marriage.
I was going to ask you, what guarantees a long-lasting marriage?
Nothing. Not even when people decide to place God first.
It doesn't guarantee.
It doesn't guarantee. But the chances are, when God is in it, it will work.
Okay.
Those are the chances. The probability that it will work with God is very high.
Yeah.
But there are no guarantees. Because men will always be men, and women will always be women.
That's true.
Do you understand? We don't know the secrets in the heads of people. I want to extend my condolences to the late Pope Francis, his family, and all the Catholic fraternity. He was a great man. If the Pope had sat down with you and decided to be very honest with you, he would tell you some things that you will never believe.
Really? Like what?
I don't want to go into details.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to drive at is men will always be men. It doesn't matter the position.
Auntie, when you say men will be men, who are men?
Rosalie wants to know who are men. Shall I do the biological description?
Men will always be men.
Men will always be men.
It's like there's a meaning to that one. It's not how they look.
It's not how they look.
But what will make them?
The persona. Okay. Put a highly spiritual, highly empowered, highly positioned man in a room with a beautiful woman like you, naked, and give them 24 hours. If you come back and the man is still sitting down and praying, I will stand up and I'll salute that man.
Even if he's praying in tongues?
I will salute him. That man will be what I call a great man.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying, men.
So for those who
always be men.
So for those who fall, they are not great.
No, I mean, greatness is, you can take that into perspective. What is greatness? Whatever you are doing and you are good at it, you are a great person.
Right.
Do you understand? But the analogy that I'm making is only to tell you that there are women who are walking around and saying, as for my husband, he can never cheat. My husband can never do this. My husband can never do this. It's very good to be confident in your man. I mean, what is love without confidence and trust?
Yeah.
We all walk around trusting our husbands, but he is a man. And a man will always be a man. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Meaning, for those of you who don't understand what a man will always be a man is Auntie Nanaya says, if you put a beautiful woman...
Like Rosalind, naked in a room.
Auntie Nanaya, but why me?
Oh, because you are beautiful. You are God, oh
my God.
From head to toe. I mean, even your nails. Oh, God. Nyamia bo. I mean, you, my daughter Siedua, you rock. I mean, the epitome of beauty.
Oh my goodness!
You are beautiful. You have the full package, and brains.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yes, Auntie Siedua, the Makachan said, "Bema be worrying no."
On your hine.
Or your Inshira Kasa. Inshira because she's a good girl.
Yeah.
Yes, and so when look at a man like Bill Clinton, the stature, the status. It took a 19-year-old girl to bring him down. And somebody like King Solomon, and your man didn't buy from. And he was the wisest man who ever lived on the face of the earth.
That woman.
Wisest man. David, he looked through his window and saw the image of a beautiful woman. And it got him crazy. He went to the extent of killing the woman's husband so he can have her. This is what men can do when they want to be men, especially when they have power. I mean, there are people who are being transferred by their CEOs, their directors, they transfer them to some places.
It happens.
It happens, so they can have access to the woman. Your husband is a good man. They will work it out with the man's boss or something. Or buy a ticket. Let me help you take your husband abroad to study. My wife's boss is sponsoring me. My wife's boss, he's a good man. He has sponsored me to go and do my PhD in Australia. Bye-bye. Okoya, not champion man. Champion man is in charge. So men can do a lot of things when they have power, when they have money, when they have fame.
What about women?
Women are more dangerous.
Really?
Yes. See, I keep telling men that they think they can cheat. When a woman wants to cheat, you can never find out.
Okay, you can send your messages to us on 055-157-5757, 055-157-5757. Do you agree with what Auntie Nanaya is saying? When a woman wants to cheat, you can't find out.
Yeah. So women are better cheats than men, but men cheat more.
Women are better cheats
than men, but men cheat more.
What makes women better cheats than men?
Women are very good at everything we do. And I want women are better at everything we do. If a woman wants to be a pilot, she'll be a better pilot. If a woman wants to be president, she'll be a better president. If a woman wants to run the boat. So, if you're a wise man, when you go in bed, let your woman be in charge. Let her direct you, actually. Let her direct you. You can be in charge as the man, but allow your woman to direct you. And you see the experience you have in bed. I'm telling you the truth. Because remember there, you give them the opportunity to be powerful and you respect them. That's all they need from you as a woman.
Right.
Give the man the opportunity to be the powerful one in the house. And give him all the respect he deserves. And watch the home. Watch me, my husband, I'll rub his feet. Oh, Robin and I now order. Oh, Robin and I now rub. Oh, baby, that's nice. Now order. What did I know? What did I say?
Yeah. So men will always be men.
Oh, men will always be men. And you see, men get to a place when they behave like babies.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if the marriage is not working, must you stay in there? For the children?
For me, if you ask me, I will, like I said in the beginning, every relationship is different. It's not a one-size-fits-all. So I need to know the conditions around the marriage. There are some marriages that are better separated.
Right.
Even for the children. Even for the sake of the children, why you want to stay in the marriage.
Which type of marriages are
abusive marriages. There are some marriages that the children have never heard the man tell the woman, I love you. It has never happened in the home. It's either Henuhubi, and also, always insults and demeaning words, looking down on the woman, bringing down her self-esteem. So the child is growing up, if the child is a male, he's growing up believing that, it's better to treat women like that. And remember, children are more visual-driven than audio.
Okay.
Children are more visual-driven. So when you have a child in the home, and you say, don't watch this on TV, don't watch that on TV, but you are always watching it when the child is around, they will grow up watching the same thing.
Right.
Because what they see is what they adopt, more than what they hear. That's why video games have been captured so much by the children, because they love the action. And I believe that when you're in a toxic relationship and you don't think your children know it, you are deceiving yourself.
They see it. They know it.
See it.
They feel it.
They hear it. They hear it. And when they hear and they don't get any explanation, they will take what they are seeing to be normal. And so if you're a woman and you truly love your children, and you are living in an abusive or toxic marriage, and you truly love the children, take them away from that marriage.
Right. Now, what if it's not toxic? It's just the love has found a way of dwindling down. And so the two of you probably are not really on talking terms. You are not really friends like you used to be. Maybe you're even sleeping in separate bedrooms and all of that. In that instance, must you still stay in the marriage for the sake of the children, or there's a way that you can help your marriage work again?
You see, I will not sit on TV and tell you that leave your marriage because the marriage is cold. I will never do that, because I don't know the conditions and the situation around the marriage. It's very possible that the man took the woman from the village and brought her to town, took her to school, and now the lady is a corporate woman, a career woman, and she starts disrespecting the man. And for that matter, the man is resisting the disrespect. So it makes the home very unpleasant and unhealthy. So in this sense, are you telling the man to leave or the woman to? The man has invested so much in the woman, and he probably still loves her. So what I would recommend is counseling.
Right.
I'd rather say find counseling for all of you before it gets out of hand, because the children will definitely see. And when they see, they'll have questions in their minds. And there will be nobody to answer those questions because the two of you are in denial. The woman is denying that nothing is going on. The man is denying. The children are seeing something. They will be so unfocused when they go to school. They cannot socialize too much. They will be withdrawn because the home environment is not homey anymore.
Right.
And when they are in school and you're not careful, they'll start using some of the words they hear at home.
But this is a case whereby I'll be reading a few messages pretty shortly, but this is a case whereby, we hear that when you separate or you divorce, that's when it affects the children in school rather. And so people will rather stay in the marriage to make, the children get better grades in school, have both mother-father love, have both discipline from both sides, Now,
Rosalind, there are no guarantees that if the mother and father are in the home, the children are better. I mean, there are homes with both parents, and it's on fire. And there are homes where it's just the man taking care of the children, and there is peace. It's just the woman taking care of the children, and there is peace. So those days when mom and dad are home, and that means that the home is a home, it's not like that anymore. They can have the facade that this is a family, a beautiful family. When they go to church together, oh, hello, the Dunkos. Oh, hello, the Jays. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Pastor. Oh, how is the family? Oh, Eradiado, we are fine. The moment they sit in the car, the man and the woman, they don't talk. And the Cold War transcends, every day, because there is misunderstanding that has not been addressed. Every problem has a solution. That is how God has created the world.
Right.
Every problem.
Every problem has a solution.
Has a solution.
Let me read a few messages. Good morning. I'm Isaac Otiapia watching from Kumasi. Majority of men are like what Reverend Anaya is saying, but it's not all men. What about Joseph in the Bible? Joseph represents some of us who aren't like that.
Nice, I agree.
Yeah. How many Josephs do we have, though?
Ask him.
All right, so I think that we have more. Okay, so good morning. Okay, program is very educative. Keep the good work. A habit. Okay, it's down there. Sorry. Good morning. I'm enjoying your program. It's very educative, and your guest is 100% right about everything she's saying. This is from Stella inside Tema. I swear, Madam, this lady pastor is a whole vibe. She speaks the forbidden truth, and it's from Kojo Ashalibutri. Please, Joy Prime, kindly bring Auntie Nanaya every day. There is a difference between being a parent and being a father or a mother, from Kojo Ashalibutri. Yes, there's a difference, right, Auntie?
Absolutely. And you see, one thing I have noticed, I have identified, this is my personal view, that people rather want to celebrate hypocrites than people who are upfront and truthful. Nyamesom na yesom no is between you and your God.
Yeah.
Your Christ life
It's between you.
is between you and God. We are human. You can deceive us. You can pretend and pretend as much as you want. You can deceive your wife. You can deceive your husband. You can deceive your children, your parents, your pastor. You can deceive your president as a minister. You can deceive anybody. But God knows your heart. And the truth is one. What I am trying to explain is that when a family is suffering, when a Christian family or a religious family is suffering, and they don't see the help from their source of faith, then we have a problem.
Then
we have a problem. When I'm a Christian and I'm suffering, I must find solace
in my faith.
in my faith. I must find help
In my faith.
in my faith. But there are people who have even stopped going to church because of problems from the church.
Wow. All right.
So when they have problems, who do they go to?
Hi, my name is Nana Dubofo, watching your show from Kumasi. I totally agree with Reverend Anaya on this issue that men will always be men. All right, Nana Dubofo, it looks like experience is speaking here. All right, so let's see if we have other messages as well. And this is Nana Dubofo from Kumasi. All right, so Auntie, men will always be men. Women will always be women. There's a case whereby if a woman should cheat, you will not be able to tell. It's very difficult to tell. If a man, you know, you put a beautiful woman in a room with a man, it's very difficult for them.
24 hours, no cry, 24 hours, no, I'm giving them 24 hours. Let me give them 1 hour. Take a beautiful lady. You see, there are men who can resist it. I have brothers. 2 of my brothers are men of God. Me, my brothers, I know they can resist the woman.
Yeah, Joseph.
No,
I mean,
know.
Joseph in the Bible's kind of.
Yes,
Okay.
they can resist the woman. How many men can do that? The cameraman is saying he can do that. I'll challenge you. I'll give you some small job. Small job. I'll just send you to deliver something to somebody.
And that is it.
And that is it.
All right, Auntie Nanaya, so the question here is, what do people do in this instance? Should they stay? Should they leave?
Rosalind,
Of the children?
I've told you that I don't want to sit on TV and make a blanket statement that when you are in a toxic marriage and when you are there, you should just leave. There has to be counseling first. So when you meet a good counselor, they can help you to identify the situation on the ground. And if it's very bad, they will advise you, separate yourself. Why would you rather sit in a marriage that will kill you for the same children that you love, that you want to keep? Do you understand? It's better for you to be alone in maybe a chamber and hall somewhere with the children that you love than to be in a mansion with the children that you love and a man that is going to kill you.
Right. And
Yeah, so the relationship between the man and the woman will determine how safe the children are. Because I have seen a few situations, maybe on movies. Movies are not always the truth. Some are fiction, but there are some that are based on true stories.
Yeah.
There's a channel in the US that is just a true story channel. They just act events that have happened. That a child shoots the father because he had enough of the father beating his mother.
wow, I think the story, it's quite, I think I chanced on the story, and this topic that we are discussing is quite an interesting one. We might have to do a part 2 of it next week. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time, but we are definitely going to have to do a part 2 of it because it's very educative. And I know how many parents at home or mothers or fathers are struggling with this decision. You know, it's
So please, the immediate thing, if it's very bad, is separation.
separation.
That is the immediate thing. After the counseling, if the counseling is not working, You know, separation is the best thing until tempests calm down. And if the man is the one who doesn't want the marriage again, let him have his way. If the woman, you see, it's better to have sanity in a poor home than to have death in a rich home.
Thank you, Auntie. That's a great one. So take it, better to have sanity in a poor home than death in a rich home. Those are the words of Reverend Nanaya Prempeh. Thank you so much for being here.
Let me invite them to my church.
Okay, please invite them.
Rosin, you should come.
I will.
Authority Bible Church. Authority time, and you say ABC time. ABC time. Authority time. Machomombra every Sunday, 3 p.m. at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Let me say hi to Francisca. She's had the protocol department at the Ministry of Communication. Hi, Francisca. I know you're watching. God bless you. Thank you, everyone who watched.
Thank you.
And let me give my number, 054-566-5000. 054-566-5000. Many people tell me they want to reach me.
Yeah.
And I'm on all social media, Nanaya Owusu Prempeh, all the handles, Nanaya Owusu Prempeh. Google me, you can get all my social media handles. God bless you.
God bless you, Auntie. You are an amazing woman. Thank you so much for always being here for us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right.